No New Year's resolutions for me this year. I did have a word of the year last year. It's still here and it did work well for me. But this year, I'm not doing that either. This week, I heard somebody ask, what are you prioritizing in the new year? So that's exactly what I'm going to do instead of resolutions or a word of the year. I'm going to set some priorities. New Year's resolutions have always felt very black and white, pass or fail to me, and kind of almost setting yourself up for failure if you don't stick to it for the whole year. And the word of the year I really liked, but it also feels a little limiting because it's just one word. So I really fell in love with this idea of priorities because I can put several things in this important list, and their influence in my life or their presence in my life is probably going to ebb and flow over the year. Certain of them are going to be heavier at certain times and vice versa, and I like the fluidity of that. Look at this adorable and appropriate Christmas gift from my mom that I decided to hang right above my office calendar. So in thinking about the things that I want to prioritize in 2023, I came up with 5 things. And being that it's me, I am designing a rock to put my 5 priorities on. I can keep it near me throughout the year, maybe rotate it around since it's a round rock, depending on what priorities are super present at that time during the year. I'm using 5 pens from my Thule Art pastel paint pen set and a round Santorini stone that I got from Rock Inman Inspirations on Facebook. You can look her up, and she does custom cut Santorinis, and they're a lot of fun to paint and super smooth. I'm still kind of in awe that 2022 went by so fast. I think 2020 and a lot of 2021 kind of felt like it dragged on. And then 2022 came around and just went right through super fast, and here we are in 2023. I'm hoping that this year a lot of the weight that has been on people's shoulders for the last few years can be lifted, and that people can find joy in the small things and gratitude for even the smallest little things we have going on in our lives, and to lift others up, to help others that might have less than us or just need a smile or a random kindness rock to brighten their day. So my first priority of 2023 is a bit of a no-brainer. It's my family. We have so much going on. The kids are growing, and I think as 2022 zipped by, I realized that we're blinking and they're just growing, and they're going to be leaving us sooner than we'll ever be ready for. So I want to soak up every little moment with my kids and my husband and just enjoy them. They always have been, and they will continue to be my number one priority. The next thing I want to prioritize is reading. In 2022, I told myself I wanted to read or listen to at least 1 book a month, and I got through 19 books in the year, so I kind of surpassed that goal. I'm not setting a number for 2023, I just want to keep books flowing into my brain, whether I'm listening to them or reading them. They're good for my mind, whether it's a story or learning something new. These aren't in any particular order, but the next thing I'm putting on my little wheel of priorities is rest. No brainer. We all need more rest. I need to go to bed earlier. The 4th thing that I'm putting on my list is joyful movement. I'm not putting workouts. I'm not putting I'm losing a certain amount of pounds. I just want to find movement again in my life. It's good for my mind. It's good for my body. And I want it to be fun, not torturous. So I'm probably going to start out with a lot of walking and some weightlifting, and we'll see if maybe I'll get back to running this year. The last priority I'm putting on my little wheel here is mindfulness. And this will probably be the most challenging one for me because my version of mindfulness does not look like this. I joined Headspace a couple of months ago, and I have been loving it. It is the perfect bite-sized type of meditation and life lessons for me. I haven't missed a day since I joined, and my average meditation time is 3 to 4 minutes, so it is perfect for a busy mom. So this year I want to dig in a little bit and do some of their longer meditations and courses. Another thing Sammy learned at school from his counselor is mindful coloring. It's a tactic that they use when kids are having a rough time, need to calm down, or they're upset about something. They do mindful coloring. So he and I have been sitting down in like the last 30 minutes before bedtime and coloring, and I really treasure those moments. I would love to know if you did New Year's resolutions or words of the year, or if you'd like to try these priorities going into 2023. Let me know in the comments what you are focusing on going into the new year. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you painting rocks, hanging out in live streams, and telling stories in 2023.
Happy New Year!